Hello, this is Paper SMYCHO, and today's project is this cute little box, and this measures 2 inches by 1 1/8 by 1 1/8. Inside, I'll show you quickly here. I just put a little Lindor chocolate truffle ball in each of these, and you can see that I have this sentiment here as a in a vertical orientation, so the recipient knows to open the box like this sideways, whereas this one the recipient would open it from the bottom to the top. So this is the project that we'll be making today. For this project, you will need a piece of paper cardstock that measures 5 5/8 inches by 4 1/4 inches. Okay, and with the 5 5/8 inches at the top on your scoreboard, you're going to score it at 1 1/8, 2 1/4, 3 3/8, and 4 1/2. Okay, rotate it so that your 4 1/4 is at the top, and you're going to score it at 1 1/8 and 3 1/8. After you've scored your lines, take your bone folder and fold on your score lines and burnish them well. Just like that. And now we want to take our pair of scissors and facing your paper horizontally, there should be 4 lines here on the bottom as well as on the top. We want to cut up on each of these lines up to the horizontal score line here, and then we're going to make little notches. But first, just cut up on these vertical score lines. So as you can see, I flipped my paper over to see where I was cutting on the score lines, and your paper should look like this with all your squares cut about. Now we want to make little tabs so that when we assemble our box, it'll fold in nicely. So we want to make tabs, and it'll be the same if we make one cut here, it'll be the same on the mirror image. So we want to make tabs here, here, and here. So essentially we want to leave these 2 flaps the same. So we want to leave these as squares. That means we want to leave these bottom ones as squares too. So we're going to make tabs on these 6 squares here. And what you want to do first is just notch in like that to make our little tabs. And I also like to cut off about like 2/3, yeah, so that it leaves me with just a tiny little flap, enough for me to put on my adhesive of choice, which is my score tape. So I'm going to do that to the rest of my squares, and remember to keep these 4 in their original shape. So our paper should look like this. And now I'm going to take my 1-inch circle punch and make a little finger notch. So I don't know if it might be hard to see here. So there's a little notch here, and it's just so that it's easy for people to open the box without any struggle. So I'm just gonna decide, you just choose either which end you want to put the notch in, and wherever you make the notch in, that'll be the top of your box. So now I'm going to put my adhesive on these 6 tabs here. Alright, just like that. Now I'm going to take off the backing of this, off the backing of the tape. So now let's get to assembly. So remember, wherever you made the notch, that's going to be your top of the box. So let's start assembly from the bottom. So you want to take your tab, and where you have this edge, this scored edge here, you want to meet it up with this cut edge to form your side, just like that. The same to the opposite. Okay, and we have, this is now our bottom of the box, so we want to take these middle tabs and attach them to the bottom. Okay, now we have the bottom of our box. Now we want to make the top of the box, so attach these tabs to our squares here. Just like that. Okay, now we have the top and our box is formed. Let's just fold over the lid, and it'll be just a cute little box ready to fill in with chocolates or any other goodies, or possibly even a small gift. So now to do decorations, I've gone ahead and made this decoration, and if you want to make the same decoration, what I did is punched out with my 1-inch circle punch, and I wrote a sentiment. I just hand wrote it. You can definitely stamp a sentiment of your choice. Then I took my 1 1/4 inch scallop circle, which is this white scallop circle here. I punched that out, and then I placed this peach colored 1-inch circle. I just glued that directly onto the scallop circle, and then I took a couple pieces of foam adhesive and put them on the back, and then I took a small flower punch, put a rhinestone, and applied it to this decoration. So of course you don't have to do the same decorations as I have done. You can definitely do your own. And since the cupcakes on this paper is going vertically, I'm going to put my sentiment vertically so that the recipient knows to open the box like this. And the sentiment matches the orientation of the cupcake. So this is the project that we made today, and I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, and if you wish to see more videos from me, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Bye.